Hey everybody, welcome back to another video. I just want to thank you all for clicking on the video, and if you could just give it a thumbs up, press subscribe, I'd super appreciate that too. So today's video I just want to give a couple of shout outs. First one is for Robert Ramirez. I've been watching a lot of his videos, a lot of his chess lessons, and he is fantastic. The advice he gives for free out of his own time is just unbelievable. So I just want to put it out there. If you're watching my videos and you want to learn something, you're not going to learn it from me. Learn it from this guy. Seriously, he does some really, really good content. He goes through a lot of openings, a lot of fundamentals, all that kind of stuff. So really do go and check Robert Ramirez out. He is very, very, very good. And secondly, I want to give a shout out to my buddy Kevin. I know he watches the videos and his support is second to none. And if it wasn't for Kevin, then I probably wouldn't be playing chess. And I also probably wouldn't be doing a YouTube channel dedicated to chess. So thanks to Kevin, really appreciate your help. Really appreciate you getting me back into chess. It's fun, I love playing. And you just got me back into making more YouTube content, so I really appreciate that too. So massive shout out to both those guys, and we're just going to jump straight into a game. And we'll see what we're going to get. What do we get today? We're going to be black. So, I am going to play d6. And they're like, huh? Huh? Why d6? What you talking about? And today I'm also going to overlay some backing music. And let me know how you feel about that. It's either going to be like, okay, I like it, it breaks up the silence, or I really hate it, it's distracting. So let me know in the comments. Is the backing music annoying, or do you kind of like it? I'll try and get something that's a little bit too funky, but not too that's going to send you crazy and just be totally distracting. I'll try and make it just meh, just so it is background music, like lift music. Wow, so if I beat this guy, I get a plus 50. That's pretty good. I like that. That's incentive. And also my buddy Kevin said if I hover over the flags, it tells you where they're from, which is absolute gold. Because in the last episode I was like, hey guys, anybody know where this guy's from? Okay, so he's going to be aggressive. And for now, I'll just say, you do what you want to do, boo. I see. He wants to slide in here. Yeah, I'm not going to be too keen to let that happen. He's going for like a fool's mate. So I think the best line of defense here would be to probably just bring e6. I think that's what we're going to do, because then if he takes, I take, and if he slides in, then I take. So I think, yeah, that'll cover off what we need. And then when I do rook f6, that also gives a double defense here, so we should be good. I'm not a fan of him trying to do me dirty like that. Sorry, Kizza. Chuck another shrimp on the barbie, mate, because I am not about that life. Ooh. Ooh. Fear. Not today, bro. Essentially, takes, takes. So I'm not scared of that. He has good development though. He's got everything out. This is going to be a good game. And apologies, my laptop has decided to take off. So if it's coming through on the audio, please forgive me. Doesn't really do a lot apart from mess up some pawn structure. But I did put d6 down just in case he did bring that forward to threaten this, so that's the move to make. And then I'd like it if he just stopped attacking me for 2 minutes so I could just castle. That'd be good. Come on, Kizza. Give me a moment. Let me just chill for a while. I was hoping to play white today because I was watching a Chessbrah video last night where they're taking the London, and my friend Kevin told me to play London as white, and he showed me a few moves in London. So I think what I'm going to start doing for this set of videos is go back to playing London for white and play Perk stroke King's Indian for black. I think that'll give a bit of variety in it. It'll also give a bit of depth to my game because you can do King's Indian for black and white, and I'm pretty sure you can do a similar base opening for London. It's not quite a London, but you can play similar for black. So it'll give me a bit of depth into my game rather than just continuously playing the same. I'll try and learn 2 different openings. Okay, so he did what I said. He's just taken a pawn. Was it a pawn? No, that was that was a horsey. So he's taken my horsey. I'm going to take his bishop. Now he hopefully is going to take my bishop back. And then I'll take it with the queen. That's the plan. But perhaps he's just realised that my queen is peeping at him now, and he's going to be a little sad about that situation because he's still down material. And I still want to just castle. I wish this guy would just chill out. Okay. So I would like to do the same, but I'm also just going to double check on that board before I do that there's nothing just cheeky that I can grab for free. Because sometimes I'm like, I want a castle, I want a castle, I want a castle. And I'll miss a free pawn, and it's like, why didn't you just take the pawn and then castle? But I think we're good. Okay. So the stall is set up. Now I've just got to start developing my pieces. Now my pawn on h6 is undefended, so I need to think about that. So I think that's going to be one thing I look at. There's a weakness there. Probably just put the king to g7 just to tuck him up out the way and give a little bit of defense against that line. It does limit where my bishop can retreat to, but I should be okay. I can go forwards and backwards on that same line. So yeah, I think I'll just push that and then I'm good. I can start bringing some of these back rank pieces forwards. I will bring the knight out and pray that the queen wants to come and intercept and get taken. Back to it. Yeah, I take that queen if he does that. So I'm just going to start further development, start threatening some pieces, put a bit of pressure on, and hope and pray and wait for a mistake, because that's all it takes in this game, guys. One piece of advice that I've learned that maybe I can share with newer players, if there is any newer players, is that all it takes is one move, one bad move, and the game just changes. 1 minute you're equal, play one crap move, the game shifts. So sometimes even if you're behind, your opposition can still play one terrible move and you just go from being up, down, back on a level playing field. So it really is worthwhile just playing on. So he is burning a little time, which is nice. I think it's a little early at this stage to start thinking about time, but it's also nice to know that I've got a few extra minutes if I need it. It's in the bank, it's in the pocket. And another thing I learned yesterday from watching Robert Ramirez's latest video, he had Grandmaster is it Usek? Artek? I can't remember, but check out this Never Miss a Tactic in Your Chess Games. He come up with a really cool analogy that chess time is like paying a check. You never want to split the bill with your opponent. You want to be greedy. You want them to pay the bill. And what he means is that you think on their time. So all that time that he just took for that move, I need to be thinking. And I need to think on his time. And that is a really good piece of advice. I really like that analogy. So now what I'm also looking at is this is undefended. And I'd like it. So I'm just going to bring the queen over here, like I'm just stocking up over in the corner. He's going to have to move it, and if he does, it's a forcing move, but it's also a development move for me. Yeah, he moved it. He knows. And that is cool too, because living my best life. So what I want to do is threaten him a little bit more. And then I'm going to bring this out to here. The only place he can go to now really is c3. Otherwise I'm going to take it. And there he goes. See you later, bro. So that was a good move. It backed him off out of my personal space. This is open to being taken by the queen, but like I say, I've got a defender. So that's good. The only thing that worries me currently, and it's something I'm going to have to work on, is this guy here is stuck. But I'd also like to get something on this open file. Preferably this guy. Okay, so he is threatening me with that for my bishop. And if he takes it, then I can only retake with my queen, which would be terrible. That would be terrible. So, how do we best defend my bishop, because I did kind of block off. Remember earlier I said that I had a back door and I could do that. So I've kind of blocked it now. So what I'm looking at is there any sort of attack that I can take on his queen? Which there is. Which then he has to move. It's a forcing move. He can take this if he likes, and I'll have his queen. And I can go to d4 with my knight and go there. And if he moves the queen, then I can take this and threaten this. I can go here and threaten this and just do a straight trade. So there's a few things that I can do that stops him doing this. And if he does it anyway, then I'll just take his queen. So I think we're in good shape. That's the move. That's the move to make. Then I'm going to open up that back door and push the queen out over here. Get it up on. Ooh, Giz's disconnected. Hopefully they don't resign, because that would be a boring game for you guys to watch. I think we're good. Giz's back. Giz's probably cheating and just went to another tab. But I don't think that they're playing good enough to be cheating, to be honest. I take it back. I am not going to talk badly of my opponent. That was disrespectful. I also just, okay, good move, good move. But I ain't scared of it. Ooh, I see something here. So you can take that all you like, and I'll just retake. That's a good deal. But also, I wanted to move this so that he couldn't take it. Oh no, that's a terrible move because he can take it there. I was thinking about moving it here and threatening the queen, but he can just retake it, which would suck. So I'm going to have to move it here. And then try and open up that back door. Unless, and I always say unless, because another thing I've learned is whenever you think you see a move, look for another. Because at this point, if he takes that, I just take it back and I'm still up material and I haven't lost position. So that's probably, and I can take it back with even with the king, but now the queen's moved, and that's fine. So I could probably open up this back door now, where it becomes, I can drop in here and here and take this guy. So I'm just going to give him something to think about at this point and start developing and start attacking, because I think I've been a little bit too defensive. And as I was saying before, I just noticed, looking at the camera, that the background you can see torn wallpaper and freshly plastered ceiling. I am actually renovating this room, so if anybody notices and be like, you can get wallpaper hanging up. Yeah, renovating. Okay, so he's threatening that. Doesn't really. He takes, I can take. not the end of the world, but if he does take, then he can take there. So that is the end of the world. Could I? Yes. Now look at this. Yes. If I play this knight to b(c)(2, I'm threatening his queen, and I'm threatening his rook. Bada boom, bada bing, baby. I like that. That's a good threat, especially when I'm ahead material slightly. So I'm going to win a pawn for free. And I'm going to threaten this guy. And I'm going to threaten this guy. And obviously he's going to move this guy. But I'm going to get that guy for free. And then he will retake here. And I can start threatening it with this, maybe. Or even bring this in. I don't know. I can't think that far ahead. We all know that. But that's the move. I like that. That's definitely presented itself. And then I want to get this guy out as well. And move these into that open file, or soon to be open file. And this is probably going to cause Kizza to burn a little time as well. It's probably going to create some thought. Okay, so that really didn't matter. It didn't threaten anything else. Still stick to the plan. Say thank you. Now I need to be looking at my next move on their time. And my next move is gonna be very cheeky. I like it already. Here, I'm gonna go b5. Because they can go here, or they can go here and I can take them. Or they can go here. And I can take them. So, I think that looks like a pretty solid move at this point in the game. They look a little trapped. Now I'm going to get a bishop for a pawn. Now they can either take a pawn and I recapture, or I'll just take it and lose a pawn when they recapture. Either way, I'm down a pawn and up a bishop. That's a good deal. Good trade. That sucks. Because you've just taken that. And I'm just going to take that. And I'm still taking that bishop, no matter what. He's still in the same position. Fingers crossed, guys. Nothing silly. Ooh. So he went with the taking a pawn approach, and then I recapture. I can deal with that. It's kind of what we played for. We banked on that. Didn't bank on that. But we'll take it. And why are we going to take it? Because now I get a pawn. Look at the hall, the castle. Look at the little castle. He's got line of sight. Ooh, bruh. Okay. Now we can start attacking. If he gets rid of that rook on a1 and takes that off the first rank, I'm just going to back rank the hell out of this guy. So now all I have to do is be super cautious that I'm not leaving anything hanging. And he can do a couple of little cheeky checks like that. I said it before he did it. And I'm just going to retreat back. Yeah. Ooh. That wouldn't bother me too much. Is there anything better? So I'm just going to move it here, and then when he takes, I'll take. We're even still, and I'm still ahead material. We're simplifying. So that's not terrible. I'm just wondering if there's anything even cheekier that I could do. I don't think there is. We'll just stick with the plan. You take, I'll take. If you want to lose the rook that was defending your first rank, like I said earlier, just play into my hands and feel free. Okay, so he doesn't want to do that. But now what I do want to do is see, I'm defending that anyway, so I'm gonna not move anything just in case he thinks he's taking that. He's gonna take that and check me, isn't he? But that's fine, because then I can... Yeah, he thinks he's being a tactical god, and he's not. So I'm just going to open this line of defense, or attack even. I'm going to open that line of attack, so that now I've got... Oh, he went for it. Oh, no! I made a blunder. That was the piece I needed to keep. Oh my god, guys. Oh no. And that's what I was saying. That was a terrible decision. I said what was going to happen, and I still did it. Oh my god. I suck. Right. How can I best... I can't even recapture because this guy's here. This is a terrible situation, guys. And I can't retake with this, because then he's going to retake with this. So if he takes this, I can't even retake with this really, because then I'll lose both. I'm going to be way down on materials. Wow, that sucks. What a blunder. This is going to take some coming back from, guys. Oh man. So where are my best stuff going? Probably here. Maybe, now if he takes that, he's going to probably want a free pawn. I'm going to go here. Just take it. man, this is getting cheeky. So I can't even check him here because of this. This is getting very pressured, very quick, and it didn't need to be. And look at my time now. I was getting all confident earlier with my time. This sucks. I might have to just bite the bullet, whip that guy, let him have that guy, and then I take that guy. And then I'm still slightly ahead of material. Let's just go all in. Take it, bro. Because if I didn't do that, he was just going to torture me. At least now I've got an end game. Yeah, I'm just going to have to. And then my thought is this is pointing at G2. I just need to get that queen, slam it on G2, and I should be in good shape. But yeah, I think damage limitation, I'm still up material. Now we're going into an end game, and I need to go and collect his pawns, and I also need to activate the king. And I think that's what he's doing. He's seeing what's coming. Okay, so my best chances of getting something extra would probably be to walk this pawn up here, get him to take it, and then maybe get one of these other pawns advanced. That's the plan. Now, how best to do that? Who knows? It's not one of my strengths. I still think no, that'd be a terrible idea too, because if I do slam that queen onto G2, he's still got, no he hasn't, he still had that queen to defend it. So what I think I need to do so if he takes, I take. If he takes, I take. If he brings that in there, I don't really care. I am going to go up here and threaten his back rank, and also here, so I can start thinking about doing some good work with these pawns. And I can slam a check in if need be to defend. However, need to be careful that he doesn't come and attack my bishop. This got really serious really quick when I made that blunder, guys. That was so sloppy. It makes me worry when they keep saying they're disconnected and the game will auto-resign in 2 minutes. It makes me feel like, are they on another tab cheating? Because there's so many people in chess.com that do that. But this is going to be an interesting endgame, guys. I am ahead, barely, by a bishop. And I need to clear out his pawns. And I also need to make sure that I don't make a mistake. And I also need to make him think and burn that clock down to try and match mine orbit even less. So it's going to be an interesting endgame. Okay, so he's throwing a check in. And he wants my frigging bishop. Oh my god, this is exactly what I just said. I think at this point all I can do is offer a queen trade. I think that's all I can do. And if he does take that bishop, I'll have him, or he can have me. Let's see if he's up for it, because I'll still be ahead. Let's go. Come at me, bro. That's all I can do. He's just going to take that free pawn there. I would. I'd be like, cheers for the pawn. What a geezer. He's going to go c5 and laugh at me. Or he'll go for the trade. How's this going to play out, guys? I made this so much harder than it needed to be. He took the pawn. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. Now, I can throw in a check. It's here. But what do I get out of it? Is the question. I'm just going to do it anyway. See how he likes it. He might make an absolute dumb blunder. But yeah, him taking that pawn has ruined my endgame because I wanted to do some promotion there, and I need to get rid of some of his pawns so that I can promote. I need to be smart, I need to be sneaky, I need to be super accurate. Something suspicious here. Nobody disconnects that much. I think Kiz is cheating, and that's why I'm struggling so much. I'm still gonna let them pay the check though. I'm thinking on their time. So ideally they're going to go to H2 and I'm just going to whoop that pawn from A2 and then hopefully take the pawn from B3. Unless they make an error. So there's a lot that could happen here, but a lot of it depends on what they do and how they do it. I would love just a dumb mistake from queen to C1 and then just have a massive blunder, but I honestly think they're in another tab cheating. I would be very surprised if they're not cheating and they're currently looking up on some kind of engine what the best move in this position is to try and swindle me. So yeah, this kind of sucks. If that's the case, all I can do is hope that if that's what they are doing, that they time themselves out accidentally. But that's not the way to win a game of chess, is it? We don't win chess with an accidental win. I want to mate them as much as the next guy. So, like I say, I got the win. It wasn't how I wanted to win, but I'm going to take it anyway. That's the way it goes, guys. You never know what you're going to get when you're playing humans. Let's do a quick review. And I'll not do it move by move, I'll just do key moves. Because I am very mindful of the fact that this video is 42 minutes, so you might skip some of it. Intense. That was a serious game. It was way more serious than it needed to be. So I made one blunder and a couple of mistakes, 3 mistakes. So let's go and see. So that's my book move. All of that was good, that was a mistake. I had a chance to win material, which would have been... That would have been a nice move in reality. Yeah. Ooh, why was that a blunder? It was only a pawn. Okay. That was a great move. Thank you. That was a terrible move. That was just a disgusting move on my part. And to be honest, yeah, it was a supporting move. So I did get a couple of great moves, but to be honest, when you look at it, White had no chance at this point. They was really struggling. So it was a good win, even though I didn't do the mate. It was a shame they timed out, but thanks to Kizza, thanks to you guys. Thumbs up, subscribe. Thank you very much to my good man Robert Ramirez, sorry, not Demirez, where did that come from? Robert Ramirez, for all of those lessons. Go and check him out. Big shout out to Kevin. Thank you very much. Catch you in the next video, guys. All the best.